What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today is my last day of freshman year. I survived somehow. So we're doing a little makeup look. It's 7 o'clock and my school is literally 10 minutes away and it starts at 8:40. So you're probably wondering, Gabby, why are you up so early? And the answer to that is, not only is it the last day of school, but I'm also getting braces. I'm gonna talk to y'all about freshman year and we're gonna get right to the makeup. Clips are going in and we're starting off with primer. So let me tell y'all about freshman year. So this was my first year at public school. I went to a private school for literally my entire life, from actually preschool, and then I went to this one school for preschool, and then I went to this other private school for pre-K through 8th grade. But then I got to high school, or really I got to 8th grade, and I was like, I want to switch up. So I went to my local public school. So yeah, we're going in the skin tint from CoverGirl. I'm not like a huge fan of it because even after it's like on my skin for like a really long time, it like feels like it's like sticky. But whatever, it's the only skin tint I have, so we're gonna use that. So freshman year, it's been like a pretty good experience. It wasn't bad, okay? It just will not be one of my favorites when I look back on what was my favorite grade. Not this year. It was new. It was interesting. I got to try something different. But it wasn't my fave. Wasn't my fave. Now we're using this e.l.f. Halo Glow contour. So let me preface this by saying I met some really amazing people this year. Like, I'm genuinely so happy I got to meet them and become friends with them. But that brings the question, Gabby, why didn't you like freshman year? Genuinely, it just came down to me like moving schools, because that was really hard for me, because I like loved my like middle school and elementary school, but also like just when I got to my high school, it was hard to make friends. Basically, I did make friends with like a lot of sophomores, which is amazing. I love my sophomores, but I didn't have like any classes with them. So that was like sucked, because you like spend most of your day in your classes. So like the only times I really got to see my like sophomore friends were at like lunch and stuff. And even then, halfway through the year, they like changed my lunch, so I had to sit with like this other group of sophomores, which was fine. Love both of them. But I'm just saying, what the flip. But anyway, it was just like obvious, like everyone was friends in their grade, I would think. And I just didn't have that. And so that just sucked. That sucked. Also, my school is just like really boring. Like everything in it is like gray, and like the classes are just like boring. One thing about my school is though, like for the most part, I only had one teacher that I thought was like mean. All the other teachers was like really nice. So that was such a plus. Another little factor on why this year kind of sucked was I played basketball. Don't get me wrong, love basketball. I think it's fun to play. I think it's fun to watch. Basketball's cool. It's not my favorite though. Like, I mean, actually, it's like my favorite sport. But like, the school that I go to, it's like a super sporty school. Like, they take it seriously. They like, it's like a big deal. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now because I like forgot to do them earlier. We're using a concealer that's like kind of close to my skin color. There's like this little brown pot. So my school is like all about sports, and I'm just not. Like, I like sports, but not enough where I want to do it all the time. I had to play basketball like all year. Our season was only for like a few months, but like we basically like we were training all year, which was like fine or whatever, but that's just not me. I just don't like really like basketball that much. It's just like not my like entire life. Like, I will never touch a basketball after high school, probably. but not for like serious reasons. I'm sure there's tons of people out there that like basketball. I mean, actually I know there's people on my team that basketball is their life and they like want to do that year round. I just didn't. Okay, so it kind of like made this year unenjoyable, but it was fun. I mean, I'm happy for the experience. Also, no hate to all these girls. We're just all teenage girls trying to figure out our lives. Like, I totally get it. But there was like quite a few girls on my team that I think they're going through something. Like, they're just not the most kind people in the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm not either, okay? But I think in a place like a sports team, I feel like it makes sense to be kind to people, even if they're not your best friend. It makes sense to work with people that aren't in your little friend group. That's literally what a team is. So that was my issue. Okay, now we're going in with a brightening concealer. Anyway, that was like the main thing. Like, it just was like, it was not fun to be around them. It really impacted like how I felt about like going to basketball practice, blah blah blah. But it's okay, because I'm quitting after this year. Do not want to deal with those people for another year. And don't get me wrong, there was a lot of people that were very nice, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Why would I force myself to be around those people who just have really negative energy? This is not to say that I'm like some freaking saint. I sin just like every other person. But I can look back on that time and be like, yeah, I was a team player. I tried my best to be kind to everybody. I don't think they can. I don't think they can do that. And I think they know they can't do that too. That's the issue. But again, quitting. I'm aware basketball was like a huge factor in how I felt about this year. At a new school, your like extracurriculars, your hobbies, your activities, or whatever you do, that kind of like is your best way to make friends. And so that freaking sucked that like basically my only extracurricular I did this year was a bunch of people I didn't want to be friends with, you know, and probably didn't want to be friends with me. Okay, now I'm gonna contour this nose. Now I'm gonna contour my nose with this incredibly destroyed Wet n Wild contouring palette. I just feel if I had done something like an extracurricular with like kind people in it, not that there were any kind people, I'm saying this so wrong, there was kind people there, but like if I was like around a lot of kind people, maybe this year would have been different, because maybe from the get-go I would have met all these people that I loved and wanted to hang out with. But unfortunately that didn't happen, which is okay. There's something to learn from that, you know? But next year, instead of basketball, I'm doing dance team. Literally so exciting. I've done dance for like basically my entire life. I started when I was like 2, and then I went on until 5th grade. Then in like middle school I did not do any dance, but this year I came back and it's been so much fun. I've been doing it like outside of school, but next year I'm gonna be doing it inside of school, and I'm gonna perform at football games, pep rallies. We're doing like competitions too. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited because all the girls I met are literally so nice, and I love them already, and I'm so excited to be on a team with them. Super different from this year. Okay, now we're setting with this powder from Milk. Overall, guys, those are some pretty big cons of this year. But now let's talk about the pros. I'm not gonna say my relationship with God has gotten stronger, because I really don't know that. And honestly I don't feel like it has, but definitely have talked to God like so much more this year than I have like ever. Like I genuinely prayed so much this year, and that's not meant to be like a flex or anything. I'm just like, I think it's a really good thing that like I've gotten myself to that point. There was definitely like a time where I like did not talk to God, except for like on Sundays at church, which is like crazy, because now it's like such a big difference. Like I talk to God, I mean, at least once a day. For some people that might not sound like a lot. For me, that's like more than like, you know, I did at some point in my life. Actually, in August of this year, literally like I think the weekend after school started, I got my confirmation, which if you don't know what that is, it's the sacrament in the Catholic Church. So when you're baptized as a baby, or I mean, not necessarily as a baby, but usually as a baby, your parents basically say they're gonna raise you to be a good, God-believing Catholic, right? So when you're confirmed, you're basically saying, okay, taking that role from my parents now, and now I'm gonna do it. It's my responsibility now to be a good Catholic. Okay, I'm going back in with this and contouring like my cheekbones. So that happened in August, and it was pretty good. I think that was definitely like a big factor in like me trying to, you know, talk to God more. And he definitely helped me get through this year. I'm going with this blush from Milani. Another super great thing that happened this year is my quince. Lucia has a video on her channel about my quince. You should totally go watch. It's her literally most popular, most viewed video. It was all me, guys. It was all me. People just love me. I'm kidding. But it is it is a pretty popular video, and I think it's really good. So you should watch. You could definitely tell in that video I was like mad nervous because like I was like all like using this little highlighter from Believe Beauty. Just my nose. I don't feel like doing it on my cheeks today. So I literally loved my quince. Genuinely felt like a princess. It was literally so cool. I also just really loved it because I hadn't seen like a lot of the people that came in a while, because I invited like a ton of people from my old school. Although this other girl from my school that went to my old school, she had her quince the exact same day, and I feel so bad. I like send out invitations like way later, and I feel like I like force people to like choose like go to mine or go to hers, but that's like not my intention. But I didn't know. So now we're going in with this setting spray from NYX. I can literally see my crown right now. I loved my crown. Watch Lucia's video on my quince. Going in with this mascara from Lash Princess. Another awesome thing about this year is I got so much better at makeup. Do I think I'm like perfect at doing it yet? No. But we're getting there. In like 7th grade, I hated wearing makeup. The idea of like putting so much of that stuff on my face and just letting it sit there, like, oh, so disgusting. But in 8th grade, my sister was wearing makeup, and I was like, wait, that looks really pretty. I think I'm gonna have to steal them. I would see her do her makeup and stuff, and I'd be like, that looks pretty freaking cool. I want to do that. And so I did. I think makeup's just really fun. Like, I know a lot of people like spend a lot of time doing their skincare, or they like will treat themselves. It's their way of like putting care into themselves. And for me, that's like doing my makeup. Like when I do like a lot of makeup, I'm putting time into myself, and that just makes me feel good. I'm going with this brown eyeliner from CoverGirl. I'm just gonna do a little bit. And you may or may not be asking, Gabby, why are you not doing anything in your lips? And the answer to that is I'm gonna do it after I go to the dentist and they put my braces on. This one time I went to the dentist and I was wearing lip gloss, and they freaking touched it, and like they just messed it up. Why would I do it if they're gonna mess it up? So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it afterwards on the way back to school for my very last day. And the next time you see me, I'm gonna have braces on. Hey guys, we got Pod here at the dentist. She got like a lot of water on me because there was this one time where like I had to like close my mouth because like the straw sucks up the water in my mouth. When I closed it, my like tongue just pushed all the water out and it got everywhere on my face. It was really nasty. Now we're gonna do the lip combo. So we're starting out with a NYX lip pencil. This is in the shade Espresso. I like to mix 2 different lip glosses. Is this one from Maybelline for color, and then this one from Milani. Okay guys, we stopped back at the house really quick. They're kind of hurting a little bit, but Anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I'm glad y'all got to come with me on this little journey of getting my braces and my last day of freshman year. A lot of crazy stuff has happened this week. So this is just a reminder to love everybody. Hope you all have a great last day of school or beginning of summer. Bye!